Cowboys Nation. Man, not trying to come on here and make a rant video, you know what I mean? But this one hurts. This game right here hurts because we expect so much out of our team, and it seems like they're so spotty with their play that they're not meeting their expectations. And it seems like this is a team that is still trying to figure out its identity. And that is not a good thing when you get down towards the end of the season, because when you get to playoff football, you're going to have to run the ball, you're going to have to pick your shots and do all the little things. Play good defense, pass rush, and all of that. But right now, this team has a lot of question marks. At the end of the day, it starts with the quarterback position. I love Dak Prescott. He's a good quarterback, and he's done well in the past, but this season has been so spotty. He's not diagnosing plays right. He is not looking comfortable in the pocket. Wide receivers are not getting open, and he is just making boneheaded mistakes. My thing is, I've seen Dak Prescott play at a very, very higher level than this. 2016, 2017, when Romo was breathing over his neck in 2016, and this player was playing not to make any mistakes, that is the quarterback that you need. You're picking your shots, you're running the ball as a quarterback, you're doing it all. And we have not seen that from Dak Prescott in a very, very long time, because it seems like he's trying to play this Josh Allen type of ball. He's trying to play this Patrick Mahomes type of ball, but he is not that type of quarterback. My thing with him, I'm trying to be patient when it comes down to Dak Prescott, and I am one of his biggest fans. But one thing's for sure, if you can't get it done, you don't need to be the guy. And I understand that there's a lot of Cowboys content creators that are backing him up, but this cannot work. This cannot work, because when your team, after all these years, it's been way, way too long. 26, 27 years that we haven't even sniffed championship turf. We haven't even sniffed that turf. We have to get it done. There are no excuses. And like I said before, offense, defense, and special teams wins championships. Offense, we were turning the ball over, interceptions getting taken for pick six. Defense, we were getting gashed. I think they got like 140 or 150 rushing yards on us. Second cornerback position, there are so many question marks there. They're getting gashed and all types of stuff. Special teams fumbling the ball. Then you got the punter missing the ball too, fumbling it. You cannot have this stuff happen, man. It is so stressful, because we know that with our roster, we have the guys to be able to flood anybody that we line up against. But at the end of the day, if Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore cannot get these guys going, then we don't need them. It's really simple. I have to keep it real when it comes to this. If Dak Prescott does not have what it takes to get it done when it really matters most, when the lights are the brightest, sad to say, we don't need him. We got to move on. On and off the field, you can be a great leader. But at the end of the day, if you don't have what it takes, you just don't have what it takes. So they got to go out there and go prove it. As far as the offensive line, everybody has to be on the same page. Tyron Smith is good enough to play the right tackle position. He's a freak athlete. He knows what he's doing. So he's going to have to get these guys and rally these guys together. Because if we don't have a run game, we won't have nothing. We had Ezekiel Elliott with 8 carries with 10 yards. 8 carries with 10 yards. Then you had Tony Pollard with 7 carries with 19 yards. You're not going to win like that. You're not going to win like it, and it's unfortunate, because I don't want this to be a rant video, but you have to get this stuff out. And like I said before, I'm not going to be a delusional fan, and I'm not going to be sitting up here saying, oh, I'm going to protect Dak. Oh, no, I'm going to do. Nah, we're going to keep it very, very 100 when it comes down to the Dallas Cowboys. Like I said, it's either they want it or they don't. As far as the wide receivers, though, the wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, he still does his job. He gets open. He makes his plays. But there are question marks with Noah Brown. It seems like Dak Prescott has been hitting Noah Brown like he's Michael Irvin. And this guy gains no separation. Every ball's getting thrown his way is contested. They're throwing up waffles. And then the defender has a chance to make a play on the ball. it's sad to see. Michael Gallup, I mean, we do know that he's coming off an injury, but maybe we need to start putting in T.Y. Hilton a little bit more because he's not getting any separation either. I mean, this is what it is, man. The tight end position isn't too bad. You know what I mean? Dalton Schultz, he's been out there making plays. Jake Ferguson, Hendershot, they do make their plays. But this has to be a collective thing as far as the offense. That's just what it is, what it comes down to it. And with me, when I break stuff down, I like to get into the meat and potatoes. And like I said before, cannot be delusional. The defense is going to have to come through. They're going to have to stop the run. Hopefully, we get guys like Jonathan Hankins back. We're going to get LVE back. And then as far as the offense, we should be able to get Tyler Biadasz. So hopefully the line, the center, all that can be right. But as far as the defense, there are question marks at that second cornerback position. Trayvon Mullins was getting cooked out there. All those guys, Nashawn Wright, he's okay, but it's a hole there. There is a hole there that we have to fix. And I'm not sure if Xavier Rose is going to be the guy, but we have to find a way to be able to cover for that hole that we got at the cornerback position. But we didn't play too bad yesterday as far as the defense. I mean, they were there. They were hitting out there. But when you have 10 3-and-outs on offense, eventually your defense is going to fold. So, like I said before, man, offense, defense, and special teams, they win championships. There are no excuses. So we'll see what they got. We'll see what they got. We play Monday. We got Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady is 7-0 against the Cowboys, but at the end of the day, that don't matter. We got to go out there and punch those dudes in the mouth and set the tone early. Because he's a quarterback that you got to get him off his spot, and let's see if they can do it. Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, this is why y'all get paid. Step up when it matters most. So we'll see how it shakes out, Cowboys Nation. I am so upset about this game, but we have to look forward, man, because that's what real champions do. It's not going to be perfect every game. It's not going to be perfect, but what are you going to do now when the lights are the brightest? So we'll see how it all shakes out. All right, Cowboys Nation, gone.